The governor's office tells 11 Alive Governor Brian Kemp remains in quarantine today. This comes after the governor says he was exposed to someone who tested positive for COVID-19. Yesterday, Georgia Representative Drew Ferguson confirmed he tested positive for the virus after experiencing mild symptoms. Both Kemp and Representative Ferguson were at the same Republican campaign event on Tuesday in Meriwether County. Our camera captured them shaking hands and hugging. Governor Kemp was wearing a mask at that event, but later, neither one of them had a mask on as they stood next to one another away from the podium and speaking with reporters. Kemp says he and his wife both tested negative yesterday. Well, 11 Alive reached back out to the governor's office to get some more answers today. We specifically asked about the governor's order banning public gatherings with more than 50 people. His office didn't answer our question, and over the last few months, Governor Kemp has attended campaign events with more than 50 people in attendance, so we will keep on asking that question.